Real marketing comes from real numbers. You really don't know. You might think you know what the best headline is, but what does your actual target audience think? There's a big difference. Now, obviously we need some insight from you, but they're the true test. So what a split test does is gives you, through the internet, two pages, maybe a page A and a page B. And you want to have the pages identical except for one thing. And that one item might be the headline. Maybe it's the price. Maybe it's a special offer, but you want to see which one pulls. So the only true way to compare that is to let your list tell you what works. Now you can do an A-B test, or you can do an A-B-C test and split it three ways. But it's very simple using one shopping cart. So let me give you another idea of how this works. So the first thing we want to do is log into our shopping cart, come up to Marketing, and swing down to Ad Trackers and click Manage Ad Tracker. Now what we want to do is create new ad tracker, and we're going to give this a name. So Split Test Demo. And then we just, we have to put in a URL. So the first one we'll do www.thatsme on CD. Is a recent product that I created and tested.com. And you see what it does is actually starts creating it. So we're going to put page A, that will be A, the one that's there, and let's just call the other one www.thatsme on CD. We'll just call that number 2.com. So you're actually going to get these actual websites from your webmaster. And then we click on Create New. And what that does is that's going to give us two different pages. Now obviously you'll have to have your webmaster create a sales page, but this is going to be page A, and then this one is going to be page B. And this is going to be your link where you're going to send people to. So you're going to send all your leads to this particular URL, and it's going to keep track, hence the name Ad Tracker. If we're going to make it an ABC test, we would add our third page here. That's me on CD, and we'll call that page 3. No one is going to see any of the other pages, but let's show you how this will work. So when you're using your shopping cart, you want to distribute those leads to your different pages to test it, to compare one against the other from the same marketing list. So what your URL does, the URL from your shopping cart, the first person who clicks on it, it will send them to page A. The second person, it will send them to B, and the third person C. The fourth person back to A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. So it's always constant and always consistent throughout the three pages. Now, let's take a look at what your stats will look like. So here you can see 4 days of real statistics. Day 4, 20 people went to each page. Day 3, 32. Day 2, 90. And day 1, when we started this promotion, we had 141 people visit each A, B, and C. But here's the numbers that really matter. You can see we had 286 people go to each page. Leads, that means they also clicked on something else on the web page. Sales, that's important. You see 16, 13, and 8. Amount, obviously important, but the real true decision maker is our dollars per click. What did we average based on how many people we sent there? What was the average dollars per click? And what this also means is we go with page A. Page A at the top is our winner, and we now make that the standard and send all of our leads to A because it yields the best results. So if you'd like to automate your marketing and your business, and you want to check out the shopping cart that I just showed you and I use, just go to www.darrenlacroix.com and click on Darren Recommends.
Stage time.